Alright, so I'm going to do a review on this fly line. This is the FishingSir. It's a weight forward floating in a 6-weight. I've got it on a 5.6 old Scientific Angler's rod, 8.6 rod. I've had this rod for probably over 20 years. It went all around the world with me in the military, so definitely seen a few places. But I've been playing with this a little bit already today. It shoots out real nice. We've got about a 10-12 mile an hour wind coming across, and where we're sitting here, the only place that we can get out to cast, the wind's coming in at our casting shoulder, which, if you know anything about fly fishing, is the worst wind you can have. But this wind, or this line, has actually been pretty decent, even though it's not the best casting conditions. Got no problem shooting it out there. Seems nice and supple. Haven't had a problem with wind knots. I'm running a straight 12-pound fluorocarbon leader on this one. I think it might be a 1X. I'd actually have to look at it and see, but I think it's a straight fluorocarbon leader. And we're in Castle Rock today. I mean, you'd look around and see all this rocks and desert, and you wouldn't expect, you know, this nice little body of water. It's just a little cove off the Colorado River, right before you get into Lake Havasu. And it's generally a pretty good spot for fishing. Catfish, carp. We've nailed some really, really good bass out of here in some of the kayak fishing tournaments we do. Relatively shallow. I think the deepest part is over there along that wall, and it's about 8 to 10 foot. But the majority of this is 5-6 foot. So, but as far as this line goes, I've been really impressed with it. It casts really nice. Came in decent packaging, which, you know, is helpful because it shipped all the way from China. So I bought it on Amazon. You know, so I got, you know, 2-day prime shipping on it. Most of the FishingSir stuff is on Amazon now, so. But just a nice windy day of fly casting. Got Crazy Lady Angler over there. She's learning how to fly fish. I got her a FishingSir 5.6 weight. That rod, you know, you wouldn't expect it out of a China rod, but that rod casts really nice. It's got a decent reel on it. The reel actually has a drag system on it, even instead of just the click and pull. It's a 4-piece rod. Really light, really forgiving. Medium action rod. Medium fast, probably. But that thing casts really, really nice. I've had a lot of fun playing with that one today. When I steal it from her to, you know, show her some cast or something. It's more just to play with the rod. And I'm going to lay this one down. And for the sake of the video, I'm going to go steal her rod again. It's got nice burl on this, good machining, nice smooth cork handle. I like the ones generally that's got something to push your thumb against, but this has been a really, really comfortable rod. 5.6 weight, it's a 9-foot rod, FishingSir Riffle Series, 4-piece rod. It's got their weight forward floating line on it, FishingSir reel. Real simple to switch the retrieve on these reels. I mean, literally it's flip a bearing inside and it's like 30 seconds, you're done. It is a wider spool. Generally I prefer the larger arbor, narrow spools. I really haven't had an issue with this. Like I was saying, it does have drag. And if you lock it down, it's got some serious drag. So, on a 5.6 weight rod, more than enough drag.
That one came in a whole setup too, right?
Yeah, and this was a full
flies.
setup. And, oh, and it came with this really... Where's that box of flies?
Let me get it. It's right here.
I mean, even with this pretty stiff wind we've got today,
Maybe I can
it'll launch a fly out there pretty good.
find it.
Picks it up. Lays it down nice. It's a really, really forgiving rod. So, here's that fly box. Double-sided fly box. All of these flies that are in here is what came in it. And it does float because she had it in her pocket originally, and it kept floating out of her pocket. So, but it's a pretty good selection of flies. You know, black woolly buggers. We use a lot of those here. Some nice chartreuse ones. That's a chartreuse woolly bugger. Some nymphs and things, but it's pretty nice. But yeah, for a $100 combo.
Is that what it cost?
Yeah, I've been really impressed how nice this little thing casts. I mean, it's a 5-weight, so it's easy to overpower a lot of line in the wind we have today, but I mean, you can shoot some line out there pretty good. So nice and light. So there you have it. The FishingSir weight forward floating fly line in a 6-weight. Definitely a good buy. And these little fly rods that they're carrying, they're selling them on Amazon for $100. And that's a combo. That's rod, reel, and that box of flies. Came with backing, fly line, and leader for $100. That's not the sale price. That was normal price.
Was it?
Yeah. So
They were like $150, but I was.
I don't know. They were $99.99 on Amazon. That might have been a hit. Yeah. So, yeah, definitely a good buy. I highly, highly recommend this rod. It's been a lot of fun to be casting with this thing today. So, all right, I'll talk to you later. Tight lines, guys.